everyone. Thanks for joining us today. Stephanie, Alex, and Audrey, I wanted to talk to you today about opening events in a COVID world. Fortunately, a lot of transportation projects have been able to progress throughout 2020, but now they might be to a spot where they want a groundbreaking for new construction or a grand opening ceremony for a project whose construction is done. So I want to talk about the planning of these events going forward and your thoughts on it. Audrey, I know you were just involved with a virtual groundbreaking. Could you tell us about that?
Yeah, I'd love to. Here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, we had a huge mega project that kicked off. And we had actually gone through all the effort and the work of planning, coordinating, scheduling, inviting, doing everything for an in-person groundbreaking, actually along the roadway for April. And lo and behold, that had to be put on hold. And finally, we ended up just needing to cancel it, obviously. And then in October, we did a virtual groundbreaking, which you can all visit online at our project website. We'll be glad to link to that. But it was a great event. We worked with elected officials to submit videos and to provide brief statements of support and encouragement. And we were very fortunate to even have the Secretary of Transportation, Secretary Chow, submit a video for the project, and just a variety of other elected officials. We were really fortunate and thankful for all the support.
Sounds like a great virtual event. Alex, what are your thoughts? Are in-person grand openings or groundbreakings a thing of the past, or how can we plan these either in person or virtual going forward?
That's a great question, Lindsay. And I think that we should continue to bring along some of the great tools that we've discovered by having to do things in the virtual environment. In the future, I think it'll be really exciting for everybody to get out and be at public events and bring the family out and enjoy that kind of excitement that happens in person on the ground. But as we were hearing from Audrey, putting some packaging together, a video from the event or from people who can very easily record themselves on platforms such as the one we're using today, Zoom or Teams, we can take those packages and even have people at the event virtually who would otherwise not even be able to attend. And for a lot of people in the public, it's not the grand opening excitement isn't necessarily about that's the very first moment that people will be at the grand opening site or using the new facility. That's part of it. But a lot of it is really just being able to see something dynamic. So bringing the video forward, especially from our virtual experience, is really valuable and also very marketable to the media for some earned recognition.
Yeah, agreed.
So going off what you said, that it's more flexible so more people could be involved with it. Stephanie, I know your team has had to change public meetings to virtual meetings. Do you think that there would be more people engaged with this flexibility of an online or virtual grand opening like they have been in public meetings?
Absolutely. What we've been doing with Florida's Turnpike is we've been doing for our public information meetings have been solely online since the start of the pandemic. And we've had to kind of pivot the way that we do our public hearings because per state statute, there has to be an in-person opportunity for people to be able to be involved. And with that, we've kind of found new ways to gain interest in the project. And we're finding a lot of people are choosing that virtual option, even when they have the in-person option. We were speaking about videos, and I think that however visual you can be with any kind of project, whether it be a grand opening or an information meeting about a road project, people connect to images. That's why we see such success with social media, and we see TikTok and all these other types of different social media platforms taking off because of that video connectivity. It's different. It's even more so than a picture because you can imagine yourself having a conversation or seeing that person doing it. And I think the more that we can take advantage of video and other mediums that way, we'll have more involvement. And we've done that with some of our projects where before the when we post all the public information documents and everything on our website, and we attach another voiced over video. I helped voice over one for one of my projects, and that kind of engagement people are taking to. At least we don't have any full statistics of that yet, but I'm seeing more people involved on that level, and we're getting, instead of maybe having 20 people show up at a meeting, you might have 60 to 80 people on an online platform because they don't have to work around their entire schedule or trying to get home from school, from work, making dinner. They can log on and listen, and they already have the opportunity to view the documents beforehand. So it's not like they have to focus solely on it while it's being played.
Thank you.
That's true. There's actually something that Stephanie, that's one of the best things about the products of virtual meetings. And that's that they are so adaptable. So if the media gets interested in them, they can put them into a package that they'll show on the 5 o'clock. But like you mentioned, the social media is something that you can snip things out. And those are, of course, the images that people respond to are the videos, movies, and things like that.
And I totally agree with you when it comes to broadcast media. Broadcast media is constantly looking to fill their shows that are now hours long. You have morning shows that are 6-7 hours long in a morning. They need content, and more people are looking for content that involves their community. Well, what is more community aspect than the projects and the clients we serve? And you can have an opportunity to either do a full package or even just 20 seconds, look at what you can see. This is the project that's going. It opens up many different avenues for outreach.
Well, thank you all for those ideas. I know my team here, we are in the process of trying to figure out how we can safely do a grand opening of a large construction project that is being done. And we are trying to figure out how we can mix both the virtual aspect with possibly some form of in-person, but trying to keep that excitement. So thank you again for joining us today, and enjoy the rest of your week.
Thank you.